As November 2025 draws to a close, a dramatic transformation is underway across the United States. The last golden leaves of autumn are swept away by a biting wind, and a sense of anticipation fills the air. People in cities and small towns alike are bracing themselves, knowing that winter's fury is about to descend in full force. The familiar landscape is about to be reshaped by the power of nature, as temperatures drop and the first flakes of snow begin to fall. High above, the jet stream takes a dramatic dip to the south, acting as a conveyor belt for frigid Arctic air. This powerful river of wind, invisible to the naked eye but crucial to our weather, is now steering cold air masses straight from the heart of Canada into the US. This shift in the atmosphere is more than just a change in temperature. It's the trigger for a series of major winter storms that will soon sweep across the nation. Meteorologists are tracking not just one, but a trio of formidable storm systems. Each one is poised to unleash a combination of snow, fierce winds, and bone-chilling cold. These storms threaten to disrupt travel plans for millions, especially during the busy days following Thanksgiving, when families are returning home and highways are packed with holiday traffic. The timing couldn't be worse, and the potential for widespread delays and hazardous conditions is high. Major transportation hubs are on high alert. Airports in cities like Chicago and New York, already bustling with travelers, could see cascading delays and cancellations as snow and ice accumulate on runways. On the ground, highways may quickly become treacherous, with reduced visibility and slick surfaces making even short trips dangerous. Emergency crews are preparing for a surge in accidents and stranded vehicles, while travelers anxiously check weather updates and flight statuses. In weather centers across the country, meteorologists are working around the clock. They're analyzing the latest satellite images, radar data, and computer models to track the evolving storms. Their goal: to provide the public with timely, accurate forecasts and critical warnings. The science behind these predictions is complex, but the mission is simple: keep people informed and safe as winter's challenges approach. The first of these powerful storms is already making its presence felt in the Great Lakes region. Heavy snow is blanketing cities and rural areas alike, transforming familiar streets into winter wonderlands, and at times, into hazardous obstacle courses. Residents are bundling up, shoveling driveways, and preparing for what could be days of difficult travel and potential power outages. Hot on its heels, the second storm is setting its sights on the Midwest. Here, vast farmlands and bustling towns are bracing for a mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain. The storm's path could bring blizzard conditions to some areas, with howling winds and whiteout visibility making travel nearly impossible. Communities are rushing to stock up on essentials and check on neighbors, knowing that winter weather can be both beautiful and dangerous. Meanwhile, a third and potentially even more disruptive storm is looming for the East Coast. From Washington, D.C. to Boston, millions are watching the skies and preparing for the possibility of heavy snow, icy roads, and strong winds. City officials are mobilizing snowplows and salt trucks, while families gather supplies and make plans to stay indoors if conditions worsen. Each of these storms brings its own unique set of challenges. Some areas may face blizzard conditions, with relentless snow and wind reducing visibility to near zero. Others could see dangerous ice storms coating trees and power lines in a slick, heavy glaze. Still others will experience a steady, accumulating snowfall that tests the endurance of even the most seasoned winter drivers. The impacts will vary by region, but the message is clear: everyone needs to be prepared. In this special report, we'll break down each of these storm systems in detail. We'll explain key weather terms like wind chill, lake effect snow, and winter storm warning, so you know exactly what to expect. And we'll share practical tips to help you and your loved ones stay safe, from assembling emergency kits to winterizing your home and vehicle. Stay tuned for essential information and expert advice to help you navigate the season's first major winter onslaught. Whether you're traveling, working, or staying home, preparation is key. Winter's fury is here. Are you ready? The first major winter storm of the season is hammering the Great Lakes, unleashing a relentless barrage of snow, wind, and frigid air across the region. From the vast, icy expanse of Lake Superior to the shores of Lake Erie, the landscape is being transformed into a frozen wilderness, almost overnight. Communities across the Michigan Upper Peninsula are being buried under several feet of snow, with drifts piling up against homes and vehicles, making daily life a challenge for residents. Snowplows work around the clock, but the relentless snowfall keeps erasing their progress, leaving neighborhoods blanketed in white. Blizzard warnings are in effect for large swaths of Michigan and Wisconsin, where howling winds whip the snow into blinding whiteouts. Visibility on highways has dropped to near zero, making travel treacherous and forcing authorities to urge people to stay off the roads unless absolutely necessary. The storm's most intense impacts are being felt in the snowbelt regions downwind of the Great Lakes, where cold air sweeps across the open water, picking up moisture and dumping it as heavy lake-effect snow. Michigan's Upper Peninsula sits squarely in the bullseye, with some towns expecting record-breaking accumulations. But the storm's reach extends far beyond Michigan. Powerful snow bands are sweeping into Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York, blanketing cities like Buffalo, Cleveland, and Erie. Residents are waking up to streets transformed by deep snow, and local officials are scrambling to keep up with the rapid accumulation. As the snow falls, strong winds are spreading bitterly cold air across the entire region. Wind chills are plummeting, making it feel even colder than the already frigid temperatures. People are bundling up in layers, bracing themselves against the biting gusts, while weather stations record some of the lowest readings of the season so far. Travel has become a dangerous ordeal. Major highways are coated in ice and snow, with vehicles struggling to maintain traction. Truckers and commuters alike face hazardous conditions, and police have been forced to close off sections of interstate as accidents and stranded vehicles pile up. And as this powerful storm continues to batter the Great Lakes, meteorologists are already tracking the next system gathering strength to the west. The region remains on high alert, bracing for what could be a relentless parade of winter weather in the days ahead. To truly understand the incredible snowfalls that blanket the Great Lakes region each winter, we need to explore the fascinating phenomenon known as lake-effect snow. This unique weather event is responsible for transforming the landscape into a winter wonderland, sometimes overnight, and is a direct result of the interplay between the lakes and the atmosphere above them. Lake-effect snow occurs when cold, dry air masses sweep across the relatively warmer waters of the Great Lakes. As this chilly air moves over the lakes, it picks up heat and moisture from the water's surface, fueling the formation of thick, moisture-laden clouds. These clouds can unleash intense, localized snowstorms that can dump several feet of snow in just a matter of hours. The process begins with a stark temperature contrast. Frigid air streaming over the lakes, which haven't yet frozen, meets water that is often dozens of degrees warmer. This difference causes water vapor to rise rapidly, forming dramatic plumes of steam and eventually, narrow bands of heavy snow that can stretch for miles. As the air continues to absorb moisture and heat, towering clouds develop, sometimes reaching several thousand feet into the sky. These clouds are packed with snowflakes, which eventually fall in concentrated bursts, creating blizzard-like conditions in areas directly downwind of the lakes. The direction and strength of the wind play a crucial role in determining exactly where these snow bands will hit. It's not uncommon for one town to be buried under a foot of snow, while a neighboring community just a few miles away remains almost untouched, basking under clear skies. The greater the temperature difference between the lake water and the overlying air, the more intense the snowfall can become. This is why early winter, before the lakes freeze over, is often the peak season for lake-effect snow events. Communities located downwind of the longest stretches of open water, known as the Fetch, are especially vulnerable. These areas can experience some of the heaviest and most persistent snowfalls, with snow piling up rapidly and creating a dramatic winter landscape. Lake-effect snow is a vivid demonstration of how geography and weather interact to create powerful natural phenomena. The unique shape and orientation of the Great Lakes, combined with prevailing winds, make this region one of the snowiest in North America. Each winter, the Great Lakes transform into nature's own snow machines, sculpting the landscape and shaping the lives of those who call this remarkable region home. As lake-effect snow wanes, attention shifts to a new storm system. Storm 2, a classic low-pressure system, is organizing over the Rockies. It will bring heavy snow, sleet, and freezing rain from the northern plains to the northeast. The storm begins on November 29th, pulling moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. Chicago and surrounding areas face significant snowfall and travel disruptions. The storm's complexity lies in its southern edge, where a wintry mix creates additional hazards. Forecasting. Storm 2 involves pinpointing the rain-snow line. This zone, 20-50 miles wide, sees a mix of precipitation types. The storm's track determines this line's location, affecting snow totals. A slight shift in the storm's path can dramatically change impacts. Cities like St. Louis and Indianapolis are on the edge, making forecasts tricky. Residents should prepare for multiple hazards, including snow and freezing rain. The rain-snow line is a defining feature of mid-latitude winter storms. Understanding this battleground is crucial for accurate forecasts. Long-range models hint at a powerful storm for early December. This potential nor'easter could impact the East Coast with snow, wind, and flooding. The storm's track is uncertain, but it could bring significant snowfall to major cities. If it tracks offshore, cities from DC to Boston could see a blockbuster snowstorm. An inland track would mean rain for coastal areas, with snow in the interior. Different models show varying outcomes, highlighting forecast uncertainty. Residents should monitor updates, as the potential for a high-impact storm looms. The nor'easter's development is a clear and present danger. Nor'easters are powerful storms affecting the East Coast. They bring strong northeasterly winds, heavy snow, and coastal flooding. These storms form near the coast and intensify as they move north. The temperature contrast between land and ocean fuels their strength. Nor'easters can undergo rapid intensification, becoming bomb cyclones. Their impacts include heavy snow, hurricane-force winds, and storm surges. A classic nor'easter can bring a region to a standstill for days. With winter storms approaching, preparation is key. Prepare your home with an emergency kit, including flashlights, food and water, charge devices, and have a winter survival kit in your vehicle. Avoid travel during major storms. It's safer to stay home. Dress in layers and keep warm to prevent cold-related illnesses. Be cautious when shoveling snow to avoid overexertion. Use generators safely to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning. Keep faucets dripping to prevent frozen pipes. These precautions ensure safety as winter storms hit. As winter storms approach, staying informed is vital. Each storm presents unique challenges and uncertainties. Forecasts are based on advanced models but can change. Small shifts in storm tracks can alter impacts significantly. Stay updated with trusted sources and heed warnings. Understanding threats and taking precautions ensures safety. Stay safe, prepared, and informed as winter unfolds.